Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setups for today. So, as expected yesterday, we did a rally, and we're back in this zone that I am really interested in, and that zone is here between 33,450 and 33,739. So on the 8 hour, we had a nice engulfing bar here form, and I just want to get to the daily because that is this trend line here, or should I say channel break, and you can see break up, channel, and that in my books anyway is a successful retest with a grouping of the oscillators and a crossover underway. So this area is extremely important, and this is what we need to see recaptured. Now you can see on the 3 hour that the sellers don't believe that this is going to happen, but the buyers are still pushing to get through this level. Now, there are different tails here at different levels. You can see all of them here. So the bears could target any one of those tails. So for me, this on the 3 hour, we need to pay attention to what's going on here. You start seeing inside bars, pin bars happening up at here. It's going to be the signal that we're going to be moving down. If you don't see that, what you could find is a little bit of a flat top triangle forming here. And see that's flat top, and then just draw your line up like this. You get your flat top triangle for a continuation up. I suspect, because we're floating with this level like we are, that and we've got a crossover of the moving averages here, and we're above the 155, you probably need to be paying attention to this zone, this level here. See that? And see this pin bar on there? So that is 33,298. So could form a range in between these two levels. So drop here, find support, just range around until the US Open, and then a move up. So this bar here was pretty much based on Nike results that came out, which were pretty bullish. So yeah, it's for me, there's a potential trend reversal on the hour that is brewing, and there's definitely an uptrend on the 50 minutes. So from an intraday perspective, we're looking to continue trading to the upside. However, we need to be very cautious about the levels that are in play. So we start dropping below this area here at 33,298, then I would expect us to drop to close this gap. Now we didn't close the gap, and which is kind of common, but what's not common is missing the closest support. So normally what happens, there's an area that should be support just above a gap, and we normally come back and test it. So this is a try there, but it's a miss, because it's a miss by a couple of pips here. So that to me is not successful. So that gap is very much open, and gaps more often than not close. So that is the other bit of worry that you've got right now. However, solid uptrend yesterday, solid uptrend at the moment, so it's going to take quite a bit to drop below this uptrend. There's data coming out today that could be a catalyst. I somehow doubt it. The volumes are going to start easing off basically from today. We're on the 22nd, so 23rd. And then you've got people that would be taking long weekends. A lot of countries would have public holidays all over the place next week as well, because Christmas falling on a Saturday. So, and people start taking, a lot of traders take off between Christmas and New Year. So that is going to just decrease the volumes even more. So it could be a case, it just depends who's in charge, who's trading. Are the bulls or the bears trading more? And that's basically what it's going to boil down to, because with low volumes, they'll be able to push price in any direction they want to. So at the moment, I'm looking for either a break and retest of the 33,450. So I need to see us get above and come back and test. That sets up this triangle, the flat top triangle here. And then obviously your measured move here is from the previous swing low up to there, and to there. So not much of a move, but that would be the first target there. Let's delete that. So we're looking for a pullback onto here, inside bars, pin bars, engulfing bars, and then we're looking to first target 33,580, and then we need to target at 33,739. Keep your stop loss close. Don't fiddle around with this at the moment, because on the 8th hour we've got a moving average crossover here. We're coming up to a massive area of what should be resistance. So it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to play out. We could just shoot right past it and come to the top here. There's no science behind support and resistance. You need to wait for the confirmation of it. So there will be a lot of people that are sitting short here. They would have shorts with a stop above here. So that would be a lot. There'll be a lot of people like that. And looking at the oscillators, that's very much in play. However, there will also be a lot of people that know that and will be trying to sort of drive price up, because you'll have aggressive traders as well who won't have a stop be above the previous swing high. They'll have a stop fairly close in this zone here. So if those get triggered, you get this rapid move to the upside, and this sort of momentum to the upside, which then puts pressure on the next area where the stops are. So yeah, for me this is a trendline retest. I think that's going to come back to that. It's a trendline retest. It's a successful trendline retest here. It's a double bottom, which is more than likely played out at the moment, because that would have been this here, that one there. No, not yet. So we're not played that out yet. So we just have a look at that on the 15 minutes. Well, okay, there is a little bit of structure here. So that does make sense. It does make a lot of sense there, but it's kind of in no man's land. There it is there. Oh, there it is there. So that's our current target right now. So that's 33,628. Strong move up, flat top triangle. There's a flat top triangle target just below this area, but that I think is where we should be paying attention to. 33,641. Come back to your 15 minutes. You're looking for either a break and retest of this area to target there, or alternatively a pullback into this zone here. But this trend is fairly strong, so I don't think there's going to be much of a pullback. Your stop area right now is 33,298. That is the area that I would expect to be defended. Anyway, it is long until it's not. That's what it is at the moment, but be very cautious, because on the high time frames it's coming up to a fairly interesting area, and there's a lot of bearish signals here, which we could get a rejection. But until we see the rejection on the 8 hour, it is onwards and upwards based on the 50-minute chart. Hope that helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.